Hey guys, and welcome to episode 13 of Surg's single player survival series, season 1. I'm out here and I'm going to shut off my harvester because you know what, I'll let it run for a little while, but I'll leave the lever there so that way I can turn it off because I'm getting a lot of wood, and it seems that the Buildcraft pump does need a chunk loader, because if I get closer, it will turn on and start transferring oil. But where I am right now, it's not. When I set up that original pump, it was within the 25 chunk radius of where I am. So it was getting loaded when I'd get a little bit closer, without actually going toward, all the way out there. And looks like we're doing pretty good here. I don't see any silver. Oh, there's just a little bit of silver. I did do a little bit more mining. As you can see here, I had to start converting to blocks of gold and blocks of silver because I had so much of that. And then also blocks of lead. For the most part, I just left the copper and the iron in ingots because I don't have as much of that. And looks like I'm starting to get a little bit more gold now too. I do have quite a bit of ferrous, but I now have more room. When the silver was taking up, a whole line by itself, then that was a bit much. I also just went and got me a little bit more in the way of my berries, so that way I can go ahead and have some more food on hand. And the nice thing is these bowls, when you eat it, you get your bowl back. Well, it doesn't look like I can eat right now. I also went and cleaned up my base here a little bit. What do you guys think? I'm not the best at making stuff look great, but I try. So I kind of did this little pattern on the floor and then did the walls with the marble pillars and basalt bricks. What I'm thinking is I'll probably do another row just like this, where it's the basalt bricks and then 2 marble pillars. I just haven't gotten to that yet. Now, what I'm thinking for this episode is I kind of want to use a little bit more of this power, and I need to start thinking about setting up some kind of sorting system, because I'd like to start automated mining. Maybe not full-blown automated mining like in a 64x64 quarry, but if I could at least do something, then that would really help me out, especially in the iron and copper department. So let's start looking at what kind of sorting system we can do. Now, I can use a couple different mods for sorting. And what I was thinking is the best one for me to start out with would probably be logistics pipes. Now, I could always use something like the nodes and transfer pipes from, where is it? Not random things. I believe it's open blocks. No, not open blocks. It's probably extra utilities. Yeah, there it is. I could use these transfer pipes and the sorting pipe and the filter pipe and the rationing and crossover pipes and use the nodes and everything else, and that would work just fine. And for the most part, that's pretty cheap. But, I have advanced machines that I have to worry about and use. So I kind of would want to be a little picky about how I set up my sorting system. So for that, I figured let's go ahead and use logistics pipes. It's not something that I normally jump into. Uh, Normally what I would do is go straight for applied energistics. The problem is applied energistics uses so much iron that I'd run through it really quickly and I wouldn't get a setup the way that I really want it. And besides, we can always use more Certus. It also uses quite a bit of nether quartz for applied energistics, and that's all I have. So I'd have to go to the nether and get a lot there. Let me go ahead and sleep through the night. So with logistics pipes, the bread and butter is the basic logistics pipe. And there's a couple different ways that we can make them. We can make them with redstone golden chipsets or gold gears. And, well, this is just using other pipes. And with gold gears, I'm going to need iron gears and then surrounded by gold. And that's a lot of iron and a lot of gold. However, if I go and use the redstone golden chipset, it's only one piece of gold and one piece of redstone. Well, we have plenty of redstone and we have plenty of gold, but we don't have a lot of iron, so I don't really want to go the route of making the gears. So let's look at how we can make a redstone golden chipset. Now we're going to need an assembly table. So let's go ahead and get into the Buildcraft Silicon. Let me pull it up here. There we go. And we're going to need an assembly table, which is a diamond gear. So I am going to have to use up a few diamonds to get this started, but I have diamonds. So we're going to need an iron gear, and then a gold gear, and then a diamond gear, and some obsidian, another diamond, and some redstone. Let's see, I should have obsidian. Yeah. So 6 obsidian. And let's go ahead and grab what we need. We're going to need at least 4 iron and 4 gold. We're going to need 5 diamonds, a little bit of cobblestone, and a piece of redstone. And we're going to need some wood. So first we need a set of sticks. Go ahead and make a wood gear. Make a stone gear. Go ahead and throw our iron gear. Gold. And last, diamond. So there's our diamond gear, our diamond, our redstone, and our obsidian. And there we go. We have our assembly table. I also need one more piece of wood, which I don't have. Or just use birch. And make a chest. Now the way that the assembly table works, and I think I'm going to put it over here, is you go ahead and plop it down, and you want to put an inventory next to it. And anything that you make in the assembly table will automatically eject right into the inventory next to it. Now, by itself, the assembly table doesn't really do anything. We actually need to power it, and for that, we need lasers. So a little bit more obsidian, some more diamonds, and some more redstone. Well, let's see how much obsidian we have. 8. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and just use 6 obsidian, let's say 6 diamonds, and a whole bunch of redstone. And let's go ahead and make 3 of these lasers. And mainly it's the obsidian that's stopping me from making more. Normally it would be the diamonds. And the way that these work is you want to go ahead and put them, you know what, I'm going to put them right here. Oops, not right there. here, and here. Now, I need to get power to them, and I need MJ, or Buildcraft power. So let's go ahead and grab some of the... We don't have any... We have one golden kinesis pipe. Well, that's easy enough. Let's grab some gold. Let's say... Yeah, 6 should be good. And a couple pieces of glass. And some redstone. And we'll make some golden transport pipes. And go ahead and change them all to golden kinesis pipes. And what we need to do is we need to get our power to these lasers. So let's figure out where it was. There's one. Oh, too far that way. So there they are right there. And I'll go ahead and throw that there. So we want to get power over to these. And we can just go straight down right here. And so power is running right along this line. So let's go ahead and go right down underground. And it's right, yeah, it's right here. Where's our dirt? Now, obviously it's getting quieter because I'm getting close to this sound muffler, so if you don't hear me digging, that's why. And just like we had it before, let's go right under this planter here. And let me just make sure that that's connected. Yep, looks like it is connected. So we can go ahead and just put the dirt back here. And then all we need to do is run this right over to our lasers. And there we go. Everything's connected. It's all going straight up to our lasers. And we can just cover this right back up. And we have a couple of extra kinesis pipes just in case. Perfect. And it's all running off of our engines over there. Our steam engines. Okay. So now we have this set up, and you can see that they have power. They're going to use a little bit of it. And what we can do now is let's throw these in here. And there's a couple of pipes that I want to make just to start. I'm going to need a little bit of glass. I want 2 sets of cobblestone pipes, and I want to take a couple of those and some gravel and make cobblestone structure pipes. And what I can do here is I can go ahead and throw these cobblestone structure pipes in. We'll just do 2 sets. And I can tell it I want it to make pipe plugs. And it'll go ahead and make them. And you can see that there's different colors with the lasers. Blue mean that they're fully powered up. Red mean that they're not really powered. Yellow means that they're kind of middle. And there we go. We have our pipe plugs. And I'll just go ahead and throw the pipes in here too. And actually, I wonder if I can use basalt to make a structure pipe, or a cover. No, it doesn't look like. Maybe I need the stone. Oh. Let's see if that works. No. You're supposed to be able to make... Let me just look them up here. They're facades. Is it FAC? There we go. Facade. Oh, I need structure pipe. That's what it is. So let's try a structure pipe. Nope, I don't want it to make that. Let's see if we can make basalt. Nope, doesn't look like we can. We could make cobblestone. Wait. Maybe I need more pipes? There we go. Okay. Doesn't look like we can use basalt bricks. Which is fine. I'm not going to worry about it then. But what I can do... Let me go ahead and clean this stuff up. And gravel. What I can do is I can take a little bit of gold. So let's go ahead and take, say, 6 gold and 6 redstone. And now I can go ahead and make my redstone golden chipsets. Now it's a slow process because it does take a lot of power to make this. And you can see right here, energy required is 40,000 MJ. And it's only getting 12 MJ per tick. So it's going to take a while. Now, I'm going to sleep through the night and give this a little bit of time to go ahead and make some redstone golden chipsets. And I'll probably make some regular redstone chipsets. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of extra redstone because I like having the redstone chipsets. And even though we're low on iron, I do want to make a couple of redstone iron chipsets because I know I'm going to need those too. So we'll go ahead and make those, and we might as well go ahead and throw in just a couple, or say 3 redstone diamond chipsets. So this is going to take a while for it to go through all of these. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, and I'll be right back. Now this is running, and it looks like it's just about to make its first redstone diamond chipset. And you can see that that requires 80,000 MJ. So the diamond ones take quite a long time. Basically the way that it works is the redstone is your basic. It only takes 10,000. Then the iron takes twice as long because it takes 20,000. The golden is twice as long as the iron because that takes 40. And the diamond takes 80. And the way that this will work is it'll just go ahead and, as long as you have them all highlighted, it will go ahead and go one after the other. And you can see there we have one of each right now. Now, there's another resource that we don't really have that we're going to need for the logistics pipes. But it's easy for us to make, and that is paper. We don't have any paper, and I don't have any sugarcane. Now, I do know where there's a little bit of sugarcane. It's actually not very far. It's right out here, right there. But that's not a lot, and I don't have a farm set up for it. But I do have one resource that I have an abundance of that I can use to make paper. And let me go ahead and pull up NEI here again. And to do that, to make paper, I'm actually going to need a machine that I don't have yet. And it's one of those basic machines that you normally do make. and it's from thermal expansion. So let's look up thermal expansion here. And there's a couple different things that I can use. I could use the sawmill, and that'll get me sawdust here. And I can use the sawdust to make compressed sawdust. You can also use it, I believe you can use it to make paper. Oh, I guess not. But the other thing that you can use is these wood chips. And all we need is a pulverizer. And we can pulverize wood and make wood chips. Now these wood chips, you can use them just like sugarcane to make paper. We have a lot of wood. We actually don't know what to do with all the wood that we have. So let's go ahead and make a pulverizer. And normally, if I started out with thermal expansion, I would already have one. But in this case, I don't. So we're going to need some glass, a little bit of iron, and some copper gears. Easy enough. A redstone reception coil and a piston. I don't think I have any pistons. I think I looked in there last time. So we're going to need a little bit of wood. We're going to need 9 pieces of iron, should be just fine. A couple pieces of gold. We're going to need some glass, some redstone, and some cobble. So let's see if we can put it together. We're going to need 1 piston, a machine frame, just 1. Redstone reception coil, and I'm going to need 2 gears. There's 2 wood gears, 2 stone gears, and I'm going to need some copper. I believe that's right, copper, right? Yeah, 2 copper gears. So let's see here. 2 copper gears, redstone reception coil, machine frame, piston, and I need 2 flint, which I should have right here. And we can make our pulverizer. Now this is going to require RF power. And I do have some leadstone energy conduit. Now what I'd like to do is I'd actually like to move my power generation. And I'd like to actually move all of these machines. So let's drop right down here. And you know what? We can just go right here. And I want to put my steam dynamo right here. And let's grab some water. I have 1 bucket of water. And for right now, I can go ahead and throw that down right here. I am going to need another, I'm just going to use a transfer node. So I'm going to need another liquid transfer node. So let's see what we needed for that. So I need 2 pieces of lapis, a bucket, and some iron. Well, let's use tin, since I have it, for the bucket. We use, oh, I already have some iron. And 2 lapis. Let's go ahead and make another bucket. Liquid transfer node. And I'll just run right out here and grab some more water. And I should have some cobblestone. Perfect. And then right down here, I'm just going to go ahead and throw water in that corner, put cobblestone down, transfer node, and then just go ahead and break the cobblestone. And that should start pumping water right into our steam dynamo. Go ahead and give it a little bit of fuel, and all we need to do is hook up power. And we'll go right up to there. And since we have 3 machines, I'll just go ahead and do the power just like this. And I want my magma crucible, fluid transposer, and then pulverizer. So magma crucible, fluid transposer, pulverizer. Perfect. Now all I need to do is grab some wood, and I should have some in here. So we'll just grab a stack of it and throw it right in here, and that'll go ahead and pulverize that down to wood chips. And I'm just going to leave it as no outputs and no inputs, just for right now. Let's go ahead and configure these. We'll do the top and that side and here. Now this will speed up as it gains more power, but right now all of these, all 3 of these are currently sucking the power from that dynamo. So as this fills up, it will go faster and faster. But it's not like we need this to run really fast, as long as it runs pretty steady. Let's see how these are doing. We're getting there. Looks like it's working on that second diamond chipset. So I'm going to give this some time to finish working, like I said earlier. And then I'm going to let this go ahead and get us some wood chips. And what we can do is just take these wood chips and go ahead and make paper. Perfect. Okay guys, looks like we have hit about that wrapping up point. So between this episode and next, what I'm going to do is make sure that we have lots of paper. I'm working on the wood chips now. And anything else that we need to start working on our sorting system with logistics pipes. I'm also probably going to do a little bit more mining just to make sure that I have enough iron, and I don't think we need a lot of copper. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later.